everyone is well. Please ignore the dog in the background. He's having issues today. I don't know. He's very unhappy. So, I wanted to come by today. First of all, I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're having a good day so far. Wanted to come by and update you guys. I know I made a few videos in the past about skincare and different things that I'm trying to do to improve my skin. I used to have very clear skin for the most part. I mean, I did get occasional breakouts, but nothing major, nothing to cause me worry or concern. I'll actually see if I can insert a really good photo of myself maybe a couple years ago, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But recently, actually last year, about the middle of last year, for whatever reason, I've started breaking out like crazy, and I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know what's causing it. I think it might be hormonal, but I'm not sure. Even as a teenager, I broke out, but not, you know, anything that really caused me concern or made me want to hide in my house. But yeah, I just want to get my skin back to a point where I am most comfortable with it. So this is what my skin looks like now. This side of my face, I don't get that many breakouts. As you can see, I think I have like 3 marks over here, but this side of my face, for whatever reason, breaks out a lot, and especially in this area right here. And I have a lot of dark marks from the breakouts. I'm also a face picker, chronic face picker, so I made a decision to try not to pick my face. I was really good last week, and then over the last 2 days I kind of relapsed a little bit, so I'm gonna be working on that. Sorry, I'm in front of an open window and a fly just flew in here. So I'm going to share the products that I'm going to be using, and I will come back in maybe in a month or so and update you and let you see what my progress is. And there's only one product in here that's new. The other products I have been using, so I have seen improvement, so I will keep on using those. So first thing, I have 2 cleansers. Actually, I have 3 cleansers. I also use black soap occasionally, and what I've noticed with my skin is that the best thing for me to do is to switch up my cleansers. So I can't use one cleanser as I used to. I used to actually use the Badescu enzyme cleansing gel as a daily cleanser, like day and night. That was the only cleanser I used, and that was great on my skin. So I bought it thinking I would get the same results, and I haven't gotten the same results. But at the time I was using the Badescu exclusively, that was maybe 4 to 6 years ago when I really used it as my staple cleanser, and I guess my skin has changed since then, so I have different needs. So what I use now is the Neutrogena Deep Clean facial cleanser, and this is my morning cleanser, or I use it to remove my makeup because I find this removes my makeup very well. I use the Black Opal True Color Cream Stick Foundation, and it's a little bit, it's very thick, so this cleanser really gets into the pores and gets rid of every last trace of cleanser. And then the Glycolic Foaming Cleanser from Badescu, I use this maybe once or twice a week in the evening. Otherwise, I just use this again. Another morning cleanser that I may use is African Black Soap, and that's actually what I shower with, and I find that's good as well. But for me, it doesn't work long term. I'll have to use it maybe for a week and then switch off to something else, because for whatever reason it just doesn't work for me as a long-term cleanser. For my toner, I actually use something kind of homemade. It's just aloe vera juice with a few drops of tea tree oil, and that's my toner. I won't show that to you because I have it in another bottle. So it's just plain, I think it's Nature's Way or something. Aloe vera juice, regular aloe vera juice, you can get it anywhere, with a few drops of tea tree oil. Or if you have access to an aloe plant, you can actually just add water and blend some aloe and strain it and use it that way. But I keep mine in the fridge because my aloe vera juice needs to be refrigerated, so I keep it in the fridge. Another thing that I use, this is the Clarisonic Mia, and this is the deep cleansing brush head. I have the deep cleansing brush head and the sensitive brush head. I've been using the deep cleansing brush head more recently, but usually what I do is I use this twice a day most of the time, and I use the sensitive one in the morning and the deep cleansing one in the evening because I really don't need deep cleansing in the morning. But I have not used this in the past few days, and that's because I purchased a new product and I didn't want to have too much exfoliation or deep cleansing going on because I didn't want my skin to be sensitive the first time I used this product, and I'll show you that later. And then also we were planning on going to the beach yesterday, which we did, and I don't like to exfoliate before I go to the beach because of the salt water. It stings and burns my face. So for like 2 days before we go to the beach, I don't exfoliate so my face won't burn. So that's cleanser and toner. And then for my moisturizer, I use aloe. My neighbor has an aloe plant and he was kind enough to give me a few leaves. So I just put the entire leaf in the blender. I cut off the spikes, put the entire leaf in the blender, and just add a little bit of water, and I puree it. Like I puree the life out of it, and then I keep it in the fridge for about a week. And that's what I use on my face. It does leave a little residue, like little tiny pieces of aloe, but what I do is once that's dried, I just take a dry washcloth and I just wipe off the pieces, and then I follow that up with my moisturizer. And since I've been doing that, my breakouts have greatly diminished. So that's something that's working really well for me. This is my Badescu Healing Cream, and I use this mostly at night, but I use it in the day as well. And it contains an ingredient called Balsam Peru, which is really great at preventing discoloration. So that's mainly why I used it. And since I've started using it consistently again, I noticed that the marks that I do get are not as dark as they were in the past. I'm sorry about the dog. I'm almost done. And my husband got this for me. Actually, he got it at Nordstrom. It was $30 for 1 ounce, but it's well worth it. It's very thick, you don't need a lot. And he bought this in, what is this, October? Months ago. I think maybe before summer. I can't remember, but I've had this for a long time and I still have it. Usually, when I was in the States, I would get Mario Badescu maybe twice a year or 3 times a year. So, like my cleanser, I would buy the biggest bottle, and that bottle would last like 6 months, and I believe it's like $20 for their large size. So it may seem like a lot of money, but you don't need a lot of the cleanser, so you're not purchasing cleanser every single month. Just something to think about. So that's one. That's usually my nighttime, and then for daytime I use the oil-free moisturizer with SPF 17. Sometimes I put my Bare Minerals foundation on top of it because that's SPF 15, just as an extra layer of protection, but a really light dusting, so not anything major. And I went out like this today with my face bare. I don't wear makeup every day. That's another thing that I think has contributed to cleaning my skin up a little bit. Drinking more water, eating more fresh fruits and vegetables. I eat pretty clean. I don't eat a lot of junk food. Plane is passing, sorry. Bye, people. Okay. And yeah, so I try to eat clean because I know that reflects in your skin as well. But not for my skin. I just try to eat clean because I don't like junk food anyway. Another product that I use, not a lot, but I guess I'm just trying to get rid of it, is a drying cream. And I keep this on it because I've noticed that it dries out really quickly. It contains sulfur and aloe gel. So this is a product that's really good. It leaves a white cast on the skin, so I try not to use this during the day. I usually use it at night when I'm going to bed. But I do not like the smell. It has a horrible smell, and I guess that's because of the sulfur, but it's very good if you have pimples like underneath the skin, like the cystic pimples. It really helps with that. Another product that's really good for cystic acne is the Badescu buffering lotion, and it settles a bit, so you have to shake it up. It's very watery, and it comes with this little kind of applicator. What I used to do is put it in my hand, but I realized like half of it stayed in my hand and only half of it got on my face, so I would actually just tilt the bottle and put it wherever I needed it on my face, and then rub it in. And I use this two ways. I use this before bed. It's recommended that you use this in the evening, so I just use this before bed, and underneath my night moisturizer, or when I'm using my drying mask once a week. I only use this once a week. It's recommended 2 to 3 times a week, but I don't know, maybe I'll try using it 2 to 3 times a week. But it's an extremely thick mask, and it has kaolin, wheat starch, calamine, ichthymol, sulfur, and titanium dioxide in it. And this is really good for drying up pimples. But if you put this underneath this, it's even better. It works really well. I think that's, oh, another thing that I use is Shaytara Organics Moroccan Mud. I think they call it something different now. I've had this jar. This is a 16-ounce jar, and it's a powder, so you make it fresh every single time. I've had this jar for about 4 or 5 years, and so this is what I have left. You just need very little. You can mix it with rose water. I mixed it the other day with aloe vera juice and used it as a mask. You can mix it with milk, you can mix it with honey, whatever you want, and just put it on your skin, let it sit. I usually leave it for about 20 minutes. Your face will, the thing about this mask though is that your face will literally, like, I can't describe it. It actually alters your facial features. Like, it pulls everything really tight and you look crazy. But when you wash this off, your skin will be so soft, and it really does purify the skin. It works very well. So I use this about, I think, once a week. I don't think I use it more than once a week. I have during the times when I was really getting those painful breakouts. I did use it more than once a week. But the products I was telling you about that I just got, actually just got it this morning, is the Microdermabrasion and Peel System by Olay. This is something that I've used in the past with a lot of success. So this says that it's 8 weeks of treatments. Not sure how much it retails for because I'm in Trinidad right now, and I bought this at Pennywise for 150 something Trinidad dollars. So I'm not sure how much it retails for in the States, but I think it's about like maybe $25 or something like that. But I'm sure you can pick this up at Rite Aid, Duane Reade, CVS, Walgreens, those types of places. But I used this in the past, and I had very good results. It says that it gently resurfaces the skin's texture, activates surface cell renewal, conditions skin to leave it feeling soft and smooth, visibly improves skin tone, diminishes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So yeah, I just wanted a good scrub. I remember when I used it before, I just wanted a good scrub, and I thought this would have been a good alternative. So it uses there's a scrub element to it, and there's a peel. So you put the scrub on first, and you rub it all over your face for about a minute, and then you put the peel, and the peel is actually a gel, and you put that gel on, and when you put the gel on, you're going to feel a warming sensation, and then it's actually going to start to dissolve the beads, and there'll be a little bit of foaming. So you rub that in until all the beads are melted basically, and then you rinse it off and you move on to tone and moisturize. And you can use that up to, it says up to 2 times a week. I've actually used it 3 times a week, but I won't be doing that. I'll be using it twice a week because I'm in the sun a lot, so I don't want to exfoliate too much and make my skin sensitive to the sun. So yeah, this will basically be my skincare regimen in the coming month, and I'll see how that helps to improve my skin. So I just wanted to share that with you, and hopefully this will help someone. If you have any questions about any of the products that I mentioned and my experience with them, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great day, everyone. Blessings.